I want to understand the word dynamics.
Sure. Dynamics refers to the forces or processes that produce change and growth within a system. It's all about how different elements or factors interact with each other and influence outcomes. For example, when we talk about the dynamics of a team, we mean how team members interact, communicate, and work together, and how those interactions shape the team's performance and results. Let me know if you'd like some examples or if you have any other questions.
Yes, explain with some examples.
Of course, here are a few examples to illustrate the idea of dynamics. Team dynamics in a workplace. The dynamics of a team include how team members communicate, resolve conflicts, and collaborate. For example, if a team has open communication and mutual respect, the team dynamics are positive and productive. Family dynamics within a family. Dynamics refer to the roles each family member plays and how they interact. For instance, if parents encourage open discussion and shared decision making, it creates a dynamic of trust and cooperation. Economic dynamics. In economics, dynamics can refer to how different factors like inflation, employment rates, and consumer confidence interact to shape the overall economy. For example, if consumer spending increases, it can lead to economic growth, showing positive economic dynamics. Social dynamics. In society, social dynamics refer to how different groups interact and influence each other. For example, the dynamics between various social classes can impact social policies and movements. Let me know if you'd like more examples or if you have any other questions.
I want to practice the word dynamics. Even I, after some examples, I am unable to understand the word dynamics.
No worries at all. Let's break it down in a simpler way and try a different approach. Dynamics basically means how things or people interact and change over time. Think of it like the energy or movement in relationships or systems. Here are a couple of everyday examples. Imagine a classroom dynamics. Imagine a classroom where students interact differently depending on the teacher's style. If the teacher is friendly and engaging, students might participate more and feel comfortable asking questions. This creates a positive classroom dynamic. On the other hand, if the teacher is very strict, students might be quieter, and that creates a different dynamic. A family dynamics. In a family, the way parents and children relate to each other, like how they handle conflicts or celebrate successes, shapes the family dynamic. If everyone shares responsibilities and communicates openly, the dynamic is balanced and cooperative. So when we talk about dynamics, we're really talking about the patterns of behavior and interaction that influence how a group or system works. I hope this helps clarify it a bit more. Let me know if you'd like more examples or further explanation.
Now I want to understand the word distinct. Distinct.
Absolutely. The word distinct, it means something that is clearly different or stands out from something else. It highlights uniqueness or a noticeable difference. Here are a few examples to make it clearer. Distinct colors. If you look at a rainbow, each color is distinct from the others. Red is distinct from blue because they look very different. Distinct voices. If you have a friend with a very unique laugh, you might say their laugh is distinct. You can recognize it easily because it stands out from everyone else's. Distinct flavors. In cooking, adding a certain spice like cinnamon gives the dish a distinct flavor, something that sets it apart from other dishes. In summary, when something is distinct, it's easily recognizable and different from others. Let me know if that helps or if you'd like my examples.
Enumerate.
Sure. The word enumerate, it means to list out items one by one, usually in a detailed or orderly way. It's often used when you want to mention or count things clearly and specifically. Here are some examples. In a meeting, someone might say, "Let me enumerate the steps we need to take to complete this project." And then they would list out each step one by one. In a recipe, it might enumerate the ingredients, meaning it will list them out one by one so you can easily follow along. In a speech, a speaker might enumerate the benefits of a new policy by listing each benefit in order. So whenever you hear enumerate, just think of it as carefully listing things out. Let me know if that helps or if you'd like more examples.
Intricate.
The word intricate means something that is very detailed and complex, often with many interconnected parts. It's used to describe things that require careful attention to understand or create because of their complexity. Here are a few examples. Intricate designs. A piece of jewelry with lots of tiny, detailed patterns can be described as having an intricate design. You can see that it's complex and detailed. Intricate plot, a book or movie with a lot of twists and turns and complex relationships between characters, can be said to have an intricate plot. In nature, something like a spider web is intricate because it's made up of many fine, detailed threads that are woven together in a complex pattern. In short, when you describe something as intricate, you're highlighting how detailed, complex, and carefully crafted it is. Let me know if you need more examples or explanations.
Foster. Foster.
The word foster means to encourage or promote the development or growth of something, especially something positive. It's often used in contexts where someone is nurturing or supporting growth over time. Here are a few examples. Foster creativity. A teacher might foster creativity in their students by encouraging them to think outside the box and try new things. Foster a sense of community. A neighborhood group might foster a sense of community by organizing events where everyone can get to know each other and build relationships. Foster growth. A company might foster growth in its employees by providing training and development opportunities, helping them to improve their skills over time. In short, to foster something is to support and nurture it so that it can grow and develop in a positive way. Let me know if you have any other words you'd like to explore.
Cohesion. Cohesion.
No problem at all. If you ever have more questions or want to dive into any other words or concepts, just let me know. I'm always here to help.
Cohesion.
Awesome. Okay. It means the action or fact of forming a united whole. It refers to how well the parts of something stick together or connect to each other, creating a sense of unity and harmony. Here are some examples to illustrate the idea. Team cohesion. In sports, a team with strong cohesion works really well together. The players trust each other, communicate effectively, and support one another, making the team stronger as a unit. Text cohesion. In writing, cohesion refers to how well the sentences and paragraphs flow together. When a text is cohesive, it's easy to follow the ideas because they are logically connected. Social cohesion. In a community or society, social cohesion means that people feel connected and unified, often sharing common values and supporting each other, which creates a strong sense of community. In essence, cohesion is all about unity and the bonds that hold things or people together. Let me know if you'd like more examples or further explanation.
Subdued. Subdued.
The word subdued means something that is quiet, controlled, or toned down. It can be used to describe emotions, colors, sounds, or even lighting that is gentle and not intense. Here are a few examples. Subdued lighting. In a restaurant, subdued lighting means the lights are dim and soft, creating a calm and cozy atmosphere. Subdued emotions. If someone receives disappointing news, they might have a subdued reaction, meaning they're quiet and reserved rather than showing strong emotions. Subdued colors. In fashion or design, subdued colors are those that are muted or less vibrant, like soft grays, pastels, or earthy tones. In short, subdued describes something that is gentle, toned down, and not overly intense or bold. Let me know if you need more examples or if there's anything else I can help with.
Relic. Relic.
A relic is something that has survived from the past and often holds historical or sentimental value. It can be an object, tradition, or even a practice that has been preserved over time, often from an earlier era. Here are some examples. Historical relic. An ancient artifact, like a piece of pottery from a long-lost civilization, is considered a relic because it gives us a glimpse into the past. Cultural relics, some traditions or customs that have been passed down through generations, can be seen as relics of cultural heritage, preserved to keep history alive. Technological relic, an old fashioned typewriter or a rotary phone, can be considered relics of technology, representing how things used to work before modern advancements. In short, a relic is a meaningful remnant from the past that helps us remember and understand history. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know.
What is the meaning of hails from?
The phrase hails from means that someone or something comes from or originates from a particular place. It's often used to talk about a person's hometown, country, or region. For example, if someone says, she hails from Italy, it means she is originally from Italy. If you hear this dish hails from Thailand, it means the dish originates from Thailand. So it's a nice way of saying where someone or something is from. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know.
Recalibration. Recalibration.
Recalibration means making adjustments or changes to something in order to improve it or bring it back into alignment. It often implies a careful process of reevaluating and then adjusting something to ensure it works correctly or meets new standards. For example, recalibrating a machine. If a machine isn't working accurately, you might need to recalibrate it by adjusting its settings so that it measures or functions correctly again. Recalibrating goals. A company might recalibrate its business goals if market conditions change, meaning they'll adjust their targets and strategies to better fit the new situation. Recalibrating personal habits. If someone realizes their daily routine isn't helping them meet their goals, they might recalibrate their habits by making small changes to improve productivity or well being. In essence, recalibration is about fine tuning or adjusting something to make it work better or align more closely with a desired outcome. Let me know if you have any more questions.
Mobilization.
Mobilization means the process of organizing and encouraging a group of people or resources to take action or to be ready for a particular purpose. It's often used in contexts like social movements, military
Explain.
For example, community mobilization. If there's a neighborhood cleanup event, rallying everyone together for a common goal or cause. For example, if a community wants to organize a charity event, mobilization would mean getting volunteers together, planning out who does what, and making sure everyone is ready to help. It's essentially about turning plans into action by organizing people or resources effectively. Let me know if you need more examples or if there's anything else I can explain.
Explain mobilization in a slower pace. Again, repeat it.
Sure. Mobilization means getting people or resources organized and ready to take action. It's about gathering everyone together for a common purpose and making sure they are prepared to do what needs to be done. Let me know if that helps or if you'd like any more details.
Okay, can you please tell me how many words I have asked from you one by one?
Sure, here are the words you've asked about one by one. Intricate, dynamics, three distinct, foster, cohesion, subdued, relic, hails from, and mobilization. You asked about 11 words in total. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, distinct, intricate, eminent, enumerated, foster, cohesion, traction, recalibration, mobilization, relic, hails from, subdued, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. You've got them all listed out there. Just to confirm, here they are again in the order you mentioned. 1, distinct. 2, intricate. 5, foster. 6, cohesion. 7, traction. 8, recalibration. 9, mobilization. 11, hails from, and subdued. So you asked about 12 words in total. Great job keeping track of them. If you need more explanations or have any other questions, just let me know.
Okay, I just want to create a story with all these words.
More words. Absolutely. Let's create a fun little story that includes all those words. Once upon a time, in a court village that hailed from ancient times, there was a relic of an old clock tower. The tower, with its intricate gears and distinct chimes, stood as a testament to the village's history. In this village, there lived an eminent inventor named Eliza. She loved to foster creativity and cohesion among the villagers. One day, Eliza decided to mobilize everyone for a special project to recalibrate the old clock tower and bring it back to life. She enumerated the tasks needed and assigned each villager a role, ensuring everyone felt included. The project gained traction quickly, and the village was buzzing with excitement. As they worked, they noticed how the subdued colors of the old clock face began to shine brightly again. In the end, the village celebrated their success and the renewed sense of community. The project had not only restored the clock tower, but also strengthened the bonds among the villagers, making their village truly unique and cohesive. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you'd like to tweak anything or if there's anything else I can do for you.